Oh man, I got you. Oh no, that's bad for you, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's a two thumbs down reaction, man. I think I found out some good ones. Starting to get the gurgles, dude. Getting the gurgles in my tummy. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? You're looking real nice, dude. You got the collared shirt on and you look fancy.
I'm the best steak and shake worker you've ever seen in your life.
I like that a lot. You're not a big fan of this Cody Rhodes title run, are you?
I'm over it. I liked it. I like his matches. I don't think he needs the title, if that makes sense. You don't. I'm gonna be completely honest. I know they're not gonna do it, but I'd love for him to be a heel.
So would I. I think that the problem is, and this is every championship run, the chase for the
That's
title.
Roman.
He never really had a chase for the title. He just came back and won
No,
it.
that's true.
But I think whenever you're building up a story for the baby face to chase and chase the title, it's always going to be more interesting than the actual run itself, unfortunately.
I also think I'm also interested, and it's not even that I necessarily don't like Cody's reign. It's more that I really want to see other people have the title.
Who?
I would love to see KO have a run as a heel champion. I'd love to see at some point when they finally turn Randy heel, him be a champion, the WWE champion again. I'd love to see. There's a good amount. I think there's at some point you can put it on. I would like a Finn Balor one to finally get one. I think there's a lot of guys like you can work with. My thing is I like Cody and I like the storylines that they're setting up, but I've already said this. I don't really necessarily need Roman Reigns versus Cody right now.
Well, I don't think you're going to get that.
No, I think they're not putting it for next WrestleMania, but the Mania after that. Remotely, I just kind of want it to be like a spaced out trilogy.
Maybe. I think that ultimately, when it comes to Cody's title run, I don't hate it. There's nothing about it that I hate. What has Gunther done with his title run? What has he done? He won the title, and then what?
He's going to have a banger versus Cody Rhodes. Then he can fight against anyone. That's the thing, is I put the title on Gunther any day of the week and just fuck it.
So would I. But when it comes to Cody, his first feud, was it AJ? I think it was.
And then Solo.
I think it was Shinsuke. He wrestled Shinsuke for a little bit, I think.
No, that was before it. So it was AJ, then Solo. Then he had a match against KO. And then he came back to Solo. Then he had that tag team match, which all the matches have been good. Except the Solo one.
That's why I'm not mad at it.
Or the first Solo one.
And we talked, the title of this video is Who's Going to Take the Belt Off Cody? If you would have asked me a couple weeks ago, I would have said that it was, I don't think KO is going to do it.
I think Randy's going to do it.
I think a heel Randy Orton probably makes the most sense. But if you would have asked me a few weeks ago, I would have told you that. However, now that Dwayne's back and all the reports that are coming out, I really do think they're going to do that triple threat at WrestleMania. And I got it. I'm not stoked about it either. But you have to look at some variables here. Dwayne is not capable of wrestling a one-on-one match with Roman.
And the fact that Dwayne is in the WrestleMania main event and I'm not makes me sick.
He's going to be in the main event. He's going to be in the night one main event, probably. It's definitely going to be Punk and... Well, that's not going to be for a title, so that's not going to be a main event. Boy, that fucking blows holes.
So Punk versus Gunther is going to be at Survivor Series.
Banger.
That'll be a banger. The big thing is there'll be a War Games match. I genuinely think, again, hear me out. What if a heel John Cena screws a face Cody Rhodes?
And then it's Cena and Cody at Mania?
Or at Rumble?
I think Cena's going to be in the Rumble.
I think he might do the Rumble and then lose. Shawn Michaels-esque. Oh, I should have won. Goes crazy.
Maybe. I think that... I don't think that that's going to happen anymore. I think that the plan is to just keep Cody in this bloodline thing.
Which is just a waste of time for him now.
I agree. And then I think it's going to be Cody, Roman, and Rock at night too. Which on paper is pretty sick.
It's just, I feel like Roman versus Rock just straight up needs to happen.
I agree. I just fear that that's past its time.
I think it would be the perfect time to do it now because then you don't have the whole we want Cody thing.
I know I'm not shitting on the idea. I think it's a great time to do it. I just
Yeah,
think The Rock can. I don't think you can put him in a 30-minute match with Roman and maybe Roman can carry him for that long, but the tag match worked perfectly for him because he didn't really have to do that much. It's not like he took 2 bumps, maybe,
that's true.
in that match. And I don't like one, I don't even know. Rock came back. Is he on TV today?
No, he's gonna show up at a Survivor Series somehow.
So he just came back and he fucked off.
I don't think he came back. When did he come back?
Came back a bad boy.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Sorry, I'm thinking of a million different things at once. I think he does that, and I think slowly it's gonna be like, oh, that's who Solo was listening to.
I think that there's a chance of that happening too. I think that Survivor Series, it's definitely gonna be a Bloodline War Games. I don't know if you just saw Jimmy and Jay just got back together tonight.
Oh, I didn't even watch.
I just saw it on Instagram, so they just had a big hug. I think that Cody's holding this belt past WrestleMania. The problem is you have so many moving parts. I think it's a shame that it's going to be probably Punk and Rollins, right? Banger. I'm upset that it's not going to be a main event unless you do Punk.
Could we see Drew coming back into the fold?
No matter what, I want to see Punk in the main event.
What if it would be like Cody, Punk, Rollins, Drew?
No, because I think it would be Gunther, Punk, Rollins, Drew.
That might work.
I don't.
Cody versus Randy.
If they don't do Rock and Roman, they don't do Rock, Roman, Cody. Everything that I've seen and read, I think that's the aim. The good news is, if you do Cody, Rock, Roman, and then you do Punk, Drew, Gunther, Rollins, that does open up Cena and Randy at Mania. I don't know for what would be the concept behind that. Who's the Intercontinental Champion right now?
Braun Breaker just won it again.
That was fucking stupid.
It'll be a banger if he goes against Jacob Fatu.
I would love that. I just don't know if they're going to do that. I think they took the belt off Jay to get him in the Survivor Series.
Oh, 100%. That was the whole plan.
And I guess the question is, if you have to decide this Survivor Series thing, because I don't think Rock's going to wrestle in it.
No, I think Rock will come out and screw Roman's team.
I think that's likely. But the question is that 4th spot on Roman's team, is that Cody or is that Sami Zayn?
It's probably Sami Zayn, but I just had something click. There's been plans in place for Goldberg.
No.
Cody Rhodes versus Goldberg. WrestleMania, a Bret Hart kick in the head match. I want to let you know, I know this happens every video, but fuck Goldberg. It happens every video, but I don't need him back. I didn't need him back in 2016. I don't need him back now.
I don't particularly need him back either, but I think they're just trying to get rid of his contract.
I would literally put a broomstick out there and say, here's your 5 minutes. And the broom would out wrestle him. The broom would take more bumps. You know what I would do? Hear me out. I would do it. I would go to the Performance Center. I would pack the whole talent of the Performance Center in there and act like it's getting recorded and never release it. And that's his last match. And I hope he's very heartfelt. I hope he has a fucking great farewell. Yeah. And then I hope they look him directly in the eyes and say, fuck you. We weren't filming.
The janitor in the fucking Performance Center. Thank you, Goldberg.
And Bret Hart's music hits. And that's when they start recording. Goldberg versus Bret at Mania, Vince McMahon, special guest referee. Goldberg screwed Goldberg. Bret didn't get kicked in the head.
All right. Final answer. Who's taking the belt off Cody?
Randy.
Before or after WrestleMania?
At WrestleMania.
I gotta be honest. I don't give a flying fuck. I just don't give a fuck to see another Randy Orton title match or title run. And I don't give a fuck if they did Cody, Roman, and Rock, and then Roman won it in Mania. I think that would suck. And KO shouldn't get it. It's not going to be Punk. John Cena, turn Cody heel.
No.
Absolutely not. Under literally zero circumstances should that be allowed. No. He should go back to tag team wrestling.
Yeah?
No.
Bad Gable.
No.
Hurt. Angle.
Maybe. Perk angle?
Bruno San Martino.
It's not going to be possible.
Let me go on to say this. This is how we're going to end the video. I would rather have Goldberg win the title 10 times out of 10 over Hulk fucking Hogan. Those are the two people I hate the most in the wrestling business, next to Vince Russo.
You apparently love them. They think you're doing. They couldn't see the finger. I was pissing my dad off at dinner because I kept imitating Hulk Hogan's speech at the presidential rally. And he just starts ripping his shirt.
For life.
I would have Goldberg in my presidential rally.
Why? So he can fucking kill everyone?
Jesus. Not kill, just cripple.
Goldberg.
I do want to watch Goldberg and Gunther, though. You probably not really. I don't have any interest in watching that. But I do because I want to watch Gunther wrestle.
I can see, and I know his kid is at Colorado. I know this video is all over the place, but it's kind of fun. Goldberg's kid's at Colorado playing football right now. I could see him going into the performance center. And I want to let you know, Gage Goldberg, you're already failing. I don't fucking like you. I don't fucking like your dad. I hope you never fucking get into the business. I hope.
It's for the best of the internet crashed.